For most people, sleep is a natural gift, a time for the body and mind to rest and recharge. After a good night's sleep, we usually wake up feeling refreshed, clear-headed, and full of energy. But for some, falling asleep can lead to something far more unpredictable, even dangerous. Some sleepwalkers create art, others commit crimes, and a few have even found themselves in life-threatening situations. Sleepwalking, or somnambulism, is a disorder where a person performs actions while asleep, completely unaware of what they're doing. Usually it starts with simply getting up from bed and wandering around the house, but sometimes things get far stranger. Imagine this. It's the middle of the night. You wake up suddenly with a strange feeling, like someone is watching you. You open your eyes and see something like what's shown in this video. What would you do? What would you feel in that moment? Let us know in the comments if anything like this has ever happened to you. Take 9-year-old Julia, for example. She began sleepwalking regularly, though she didn't believe it at first. That changed when her mother decided to set up a camera and record her nightly behavior. In the beginning, Julia would simply walk through the house and return to bed. But soon, her sleepwalking episodes became more intense and disturbing. Almost every night, she goes into the kitchen and starts doing strange, inexplicable things. Sometimes, she even opens the front door and tries to walk outside. Her mother has to intervene just in time. There were even mornings when Julia woke up in an entirely different room, unaware of how she got there. Another unsettling story comes from California. A woman was caught on a home surveillance camera repeatedly trying to open the wrong door, all while sleepwalking. She knocked several times, tried to force the handle, and even attempted to break a window. The homeowner, a woman named Kathleen, was terrified and called the police. When officers arrived, the woman was still trying to get inside. Authorities took her for evaluation. She turned out to be 30-year-old Lily, who explained that in her dream, she was locked out of her own home and believed she was just trying to get back in. Then there's Lee Hadwin, a man with no formal art training and no idea how to properly hold a pencil while awake. But during sleep, he creates artwork that's shocked the world. For over a decade, he's been drawing and painting in his sleep, completely unaware of what he's doing. Some of his pieces have sold for thousands of dollars, earning him the nickname, the Sleepwalking Picasso. Another chilling case happened to Emily. One night while working on her homework, she heard strange noises coming from the kitchen. She stepped out of her room, flipped on the lights, and saw something she'd never forget. Her younger brother was walking around the house in a daze, sleepwalking. He dragged a rug out of the kitchen and down the hallway for no apparent reason. Then he began pacing, whispering strange things to himself. Emily tried gently waking him up, but he didn't respond. Then, out of nowhere, he burst into tears.
Guys, you need something?
12-year-old Isabel from New Zealand has a more extreme form of sleepwalking. Not only does she walk, she also plays the piano while fully asleep. One of her relatives managed to record one of her late-night performances and shared it online. In the video, Isabel stands with her forehead resting against the piano lid. Then she begins to play a few soft, harmonious chords, all while seemingly unconscious. Her posture is awkward, and she appears to be struggling to stay upright. At the end, you can even hear her snoring. Interestingly, Isabel is a talented music student, but no one knows why or how she manages to play in her sleep.
Should I get donut? sure she's not just trying now?
Then there's a particularly eerie story captured on home security cameras. A man noticed that his wife was frequently getting out of bed and disappearing in the middle of the night. Curious, he installed a camera to see where she was going. The footage left him speechless. It showed her standing silently in the doorway, gently swaying back and forth, for hours. From 11 p.m. to 1 a.m., she didn't move, and at 6 a.m., she was still there, in the same spot, still swaying. She appeared to be in some sort of deep, trance-like state. The footage is haunting. Her husband was constantly being woken up by her late-night wandering. Eventually, the couple decided to place cameras throughout the house to track her movements. The results were unsettling. The footage didn't even seem real. See for yourself and let us know what you think. Another clip, uploaded in 2014 by a woman named Anne, shows her own sleepwalking episodes. Every night, she placed a night vision camera at the foot of her bed to monitor her behavior. In the videos, Anne is seen waking up in terror, seemingly reacting to something deeply unsettling. Her wide, unblinking stare directly into the camera happens while she's still fully asleep. She twitches and looks around frantically, as if something is scaring her every single night. Her sleepwalking appears truly strange. Some people on the internet claimed it was staged, but Anne says she's just a normal person, not chasing views. She swears that what happens in those videos is real and still occurs to this day. Almost nightly, she even finds it a little funny, though also very unsettling. A 40-year-old woman suffering from sleepwalking gets up in the middle of the night, goes to the kitchen, and eats anything she finds. While some might find it funny, who doesn't raid the fridge at night? Her condition is more serious. While asleep, she might eat cat food or even dirt from a flower pot. She once woke up with signs of an injury after unknowingly biting something during sleep. In another story, a woman noticed the milk in her fridge kept mysteriously disappearing while she was at work, and her boyfriend was asleep. He swore he never touched it. She set up 2 surveillance cameras, one in the bedroom and one in the kitchen. The footage they captured speaks for itself. This regular sleepwalker's creepy stare was caught on camera as she frightened her sister in their New York bedroom at 3:13 a.m. Amanda Angelo, 17, was visibly terrified as she tried to stop her 16-year-old sister Lexi from staring at her and called for their mother. Amanda later said she doesn't know why Lexi was staring at her in her sleep, but mentioned that she often seems to be looking for her during these episodes.
Lexi? 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 Hey! Stop staring at me like that! Alexis! Yo, you're starting to freak me the f*** out! Mom! She's just standing here staring at me. It's crazy.
Relax. Hey. Come on, go lay down.